Join me in this elevator ride. If you want to know on how to grab a person's interest within an elevator ride, then you should watch this video, because I will share my quick and easy tool on how to grab a person's interest. That's why you should watch now what follows. Hello from Dubai. Today I have a message for you called WiiFM Pitch. Let's first clarify what WiiFM stands for. WiiFM is an abbreviation for what's in it for me. This question drives decisions. Shall I buy Apple or shall I buy Samsung? With Apple I get this, and with Samsung I get this and that. So I go for... So the what's in it for me is what is answered by what do I actually get? And that is also the same thought process that people have in their mind when they listen to you. So what you need to make sure is that you put yourself in the shoes of the person in front of you and you think about the what's in it for me. Now, my intro was during an elevator ride. The reason for that is because that is the time span that you have to deliver your pitch. It is very short, it's concise, so you need to make sure what do you want to say before you actually start with your WiiFM pitch. My WiiFM pitch consists of 4 steps: if, then, because, and that's why. Let me go through it in depth and explain to you how it works. Now, the first part that you want to do is you want to start your sentence with if. And in that if part, you want to speak about the WiiFM. What's the interest of the person in front of you? What is in it for me? Maybe a challenge that can be solved. It may be a pain that can be cured. It may be a solution or a service that your client requires. So that is the if. Let me give you my example. If you're struggling with your pitches, that's the if part. Now the second step is then. That means you start your sentence with then. What you do during then, you tell him what you want them to do. Or in other words, how do you want them to react to their challenge, to their pain? So how does this sound for me? Then you should ameliorate. Short and simple, tell them what you want them to do. That was step number 2, and you started with then. Now step number 3 is because. And during that step, you tell your client or you tell the person in front of you, what do they get from you? What's the benefit of listening to you? Let me give you an example. Because from Ameliorate, you will learn the WiiFM pitch, which will help you to capture the interest of your audience immediately. So that was step number 3. You start with because. Now we come to the 4th step. That's the last step. And during that one, you want to tell them that's why. And here you summarize the whole pitch that you were speaking about. Some people ask me, can I leave that's why out? You can't. Why? Sometimes people get lost during your pitch. So you want to make sure that you summarize whatever you have just told them. Let me give you an example. That's why, if you're struggling with your pitch, you should get in touch with Ameliorate, because you will learn the WiiFM pitch that will help immediately capture the interest of your audience and grab their attention. So these are the 4 steps. If you ask or you identify, you answer the question, what's in it for me? You identify a challenge they have and answer to that. Then you tell them what you want them to do, because you make sure that you tell them what they will get from you, and under that's why you summarize the whole pitch that you were just telling them. So 4 steps to pitch. This is how you do it. Now send me your pitches. I would like to receive your pitch, and the first 10 pitches I receive, I will send a feedback. You can either send it via WhatsApp, via a recording, via WhatsApp to this number that is showing, or you can send it just in the comment box. Just write it down and tell me, how does your perfect WiiFM pitch sound look like? Thank you for watching. Goodbye from Dubai.